everybody! Today's video is going to be a heatless hairstyle, and it's basically a topsy-turvy ponytail with some texture and braids. So it's going to be really fun and really fast. All you're going to need for this is an elastic, a couple of bobby pins, a teasing brush or teasing comb, and some hair serum, and I am using the GK hair serum. So let's go ahead and get started. So I did take out a braid, that's where you see this texture, and I would recommend doing that the night before you do a hairstyle like this, or if you have wavy or curly hair, that will work also. The reason I wear a braid at night is because I do wear tape and hair extensions, and I do that just so they do not get tangled. So this is where my texture came from. The first thing I want to do is take all of my hair, and I like to put styles like this on the side where I do have my bangs or where I have more hair. So I'm just going to put all of the hair onto this side. And at this point, what I like to do is just take an elastic, and I'm going to be putting it into a side pony right here. Not too tight. So just like that. And then I'm going to wiggle it down about an inch or two. And then pulling that apart into two sections right there. And then I'm going to take my hair and flip it through that hole. And then you have a knot like this, and then I'm just going to tighten that. And I do like some pieces out around my face, so I'm going to pull those out now before I do anything else. And like I said, since I do wear hair extensions, my shorter hair tends to poke out. So I'm just going to be taking a few bobby pins and pinning those back. So I am going to be adding more texture to this ponytail. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a section from the center of the ponytail so that hair is going to be falling over it. So just a small section about this big. And then I'm just going to be doing a normal braid. I'm going to be stopping about there, so there's a couple inches at the bottom. And then I'm going to be taking my teasing brush and just doing a few little teases toward the bottom. And that's going to secure that braid in there. So you can see right here I have a braid just inside. And then you can go ahead and mess that up. And you can go ahead and do more if you want. I think I actually want to do another one somewhere in here. I'm going to be doing one sort of on the underside also, a little bit bigger of a braid, but you just want to do the same thing, just do a normal 3-strand braid. And just the same thing, you just want to sort of tease the bottom just to secure that. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to throw another one in there just because I want one kind of toward the back too. So it's really up to you how many you want to add. You can only add one if you want. You can add like where half of it's going to be little small braids. It is totally up to you. And this is going to be different probably every time you style it. I'm picking pieces that I think just look a little flat and boring. And that is where I am deciding to braid. But this will be my last braid. And since I'm not using heat on my hair, I still want parts of my hair to be smooth. So I'm going to be taking my GK serum, and I'm just going to be doing about a pump at first and rubbing it through my fingers. And then putting it on hair that looks a little frizzy. You can even go ahead and like smooth down like this. Just being careful to avoid right at your roots. And I'm definitely smoothing down these pieces here. And here is the finished hair look. Just really simple, but it's different than what I usually do with my hair. When I wear my hair up with the extensions, you can sort of see them just because my hair is literally like 2 inches long at the bottom. It doesn't come any further than like this area here. So I can't really wear my hair completely up. So what I like to do is just do different things like side ponies and braids and everything. And this is just a little bit different than what I'm used to. And it's just sort of fun to kind of switch it up at times. And the reason I do like to tease as opposed to having something something like an elastic in there is just because it does look a little bit more natural as opposed to having like this thing at the very bottom and just kind of sitting there. It's just going to sit a lot more naturally in the hair. So I hope this video was fun for you guys. I definitely am liking this style. It's just a little bit different, like I said, from what I typically wear, so I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't subscribed and want to, don't forget to do that. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.